Good afternoon from Arizona, United States of America. Today, welcome to our Parnashavari group sadhana. We will begin in our Garchan Institute yellow prayer book on page 1.
Dala Damara Seba Dra Navara Seba Ge Darba Dan Tanje Je Barda Jubara Seba Tanje Je Zo Seba Manam Kadanya Simje Damje Deva Dan De Dongha Dan Shai Nirde Lana Meba Yandagba Doba Zanja Rambaja Doba Zo.
All mother sentient beings, limitless as space, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and omniscience, may they experience happiness, be free from suffering, and swiftly may they attain precious, unsurpassed, perfectly complete enlightenment. All mother sentient beings, limitless as space, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and omniscience, may they experience happiness, be free from suffering, and swiftly may they attain precious, unsurpassed, perfectly complete enlightenment.
Ho de je de sama je je bar de lunga ye zeng ge wa lai go ma ye bar de lunga ye zeng ge wa lai go de re ne za Nyama sang da zam ye bar de lunga ye zeng ge wa lai go.
For that purpose, until I attain Buddhahood, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. Until death, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. From today until this time tomorrow, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue.
Parnashavari.
And go to our Parnashavari sadhana from the collected works of Kyopa Jigten Sumgon on bottom of page 1.
Sanje Jedan Soje Jonan La Sancho Parda Dane Jasanje Dage Jensa Jembe Sonan Jen Dola Benzara Sanje Doba Yo Sanje Jedan Soje Jonan La Sancho Barda Dana Jobsanje Daga Jensa Jimba Sonanje Dola Benzara Sanje Dabayo.
In the Buddha, Dharma, and Supreme Assembly, I take refuge until awakening. Through the merit of practicing generosity and the other paramitas, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of beings.
Manam Kada Yambe Simjin Damje Deva Deva Jada Deva Jara Dongha Da Dongha Jada Java Jara Dongha Mebe Deva Dhamma Dhamma Java Jara Jada Jada Danya la neba jya ma nam ga dan nyambe sen je dan deva dan deva jya dan denpa ra jya jya dong ha ra jya dan java jya dong ha me be deva dan man java jya 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 dan jya dan
May all mother sentient beings, limitless as space, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be freed from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from suffering. May they dwell in equanimity, free from any bias of attachment or aversion.
Jesa Yaran Kuryan Sowa Ye Gewa Junze Dage Jesa Ba Anje Zoba Sanjo Sango.
prostrating, offering, confessing, rejoicing, beseeching, and supplicating, I dedicate whatever slight virtue I have gathered for the complete awakening of all.
Sarva dharma soba yeda wa she jebe do che tham je do ma ran yin je nam ba ra da ba ra gon be ngang le ran ge che ba pam ser bo ye so wa za de le zren de ba sem je tham je de ne da no ba zo ra ze Digba dan deba damje jana zarada sarandana sawa yege denye la dam de yung sa jaraba la ge jegara ne jomdan ma racho ma tus Tamje je yunda jarama gomdo sema sharsamba wasa yungarwa ye ngowa sadro ye dangbo dorje ye bana dada namba samba nanda namba yenje dambe dingza dan xiao ni be xin lo bambo sambe ya namba be mai garbe den me bong barbe na na yo ba de to ka pam le pe ma dan da be den pam ser bo le zren tre ba ran yin je ne ne ye ye ba jen da.
Bottom of page 2. This means that all phenomena are primordially completely pure by nature. Within the state of meditating on this, I imagine that my consciousness emerges as a yellow pum syllable. From it, light rays radiate and purify the diseases and impairments of all beings in particular, as well as all their wrongdoings and obscurations. Thereafter, the light rays return and dissolve into the seed syllable, which fully transforms me instantly into the illustrious one, Parnashavari, mother of the Buddhas of the 3 times. My body has a yellow color, and I have 3 faces. My central face is yellow, the left face white, and the right face blue. I have 6 arms. My lower right hand holds a vajra, the middle a battle axe, and the upper an arrow. My lower left hand displays the threatening mudra holding a noose, the middle a bundle of branches, and the upper a bow. I am sitting on a white lotus in the midst of masses of fire. The pum syllable at my heart transforms into a lotus and moon, with a yellow pum syllable on top. From it, light rays radiate and invite the wisdom beings from their natural abode.
Larian Doga Zao Le Untrebe Wange Larengan Jin.
We merge inseparably. Again, light rays radiate from the seed syllable at my heart, inviting 5 empowerment deities and their retinue.
Debe ba de za zo o be za ga la sa ba ra a lo ge ba de za zo o be za ga la sa ba ra ge de ba de za zo o be za ga la sa ba ra de de ba de za zo o me za wa da da ga Abe kenza da ma she sorwa da wangele ome zawa da da nga da abe she ga da jere ye hon she ben be je wang ga chama da je lama da de yo je be wa je wangela na ran ye la da ba
Bottom of page 3. Om Sarva Tathagata Abhishinsatu Mam. With this, the empowerment deities are requested to grant empowerment. Om Sarva Tathagata Abhishekata Samaya Shri Ehom. Thus they bestow the empowerment with water from the vase, which fills the body and purifies the defilements. The overflowing water transforms into a Moksha Siddhi as a crown ornament. The empowerment deities dissolve into me.
Om Beshaza Barna Shavara Sabara Vara Argambada Zasova. Om Beshaza Barna Shavara Sabara Vara Padenda Zasova. Om Beshaza Barna Shavara Sabara Vara Bada Zasova. Om Beshaza Barna Shavara Sabara Vara Bada Zasova. Om Beshaza Barna Shavara Sabara Vara Aloga Bada Zasova. Om Beshaza Barna Shavara Sabara Vara Gene Bada Zasova. Om Beshaza Barna Shavara Sabara Vara Nevada Bada Zasova. Om Beshaza Barna Shavara Sabara Shabda Bada Zasova. Chiga Deva Jimbe Jenga Ne Yang La Sokwa Ne Jen Jekwa Dan Timi Jele Joba Seba Ye Tanda Jele Yang La San San Lo Bime Den La Sen Do Re Do Ma Zabe Xer Se Ye Yong Ngo Dan Gar Wadai Darzo Zigye Denba Ye Ngade Lame Gala Sansa Lo Yike Doje Danye Jomni Tinte Me Boin Dabe Longjen Yazan Zadoi Jeze Tome Ye Janye Jangwan Zela Sansa Lo Redo Lome Gala Namba Ye Devya Dada Yinglo Bambon Dengzo Dorje Nambe Shaware Yimchin Doven Gongla Sansa Lo.
Middle of page 4. Out of the mandala of Dharmakaya's great bliss, you protect against dangerous diseases such as epidemics and against untimely death. I pay homage to you, mother of wish-fulfilling activities. Golden-colored Parnashavari, sitting on a lotus seat, your main face is yellow, the right face blue, and the left face white. Your hair is bound up in a top knot, and you are full of splendor. I pay homage to the divine body of the goddess who grants accomplishments. Illustrious one, you are the embodiment of wisdom and compassion. You dwell in the midst of masses of fire, which is burning like the fire at the end of time. With your 3 faces and 6 arms, you looked terrifying and wrathful. I pay homage to you, who has 1 leg outstretched and the other bent. Wearing a robe of leaves, holding bow and arrow, a battle axe, and a bundle of branches, Parnashavari, you display the threatening mudra and hold a vajra. I pay homage to you, great mother, protectress of beings.
Lama Jimbe Vijin Jarawa Rinna Tokana Derza Jaja Babara Neja Ludraza Omada Khenpo.
The crown of myself as Parnashavari consists of the 5 victorious ones. From their hearts flow streams of milky nectar, filling my body.
Om Beshaza Barna Shavare Sarva Mara Parashamana. Om Beshaza Barna Shavare Sarva Mara Parashamana. Oi Beyada Parnashavari Sarvamara Parayamana Oi Beyada Parnashavari Sarvamara Parayamana Oi Beyada Parnashavari Sarvamara Parayamana Beyada Parnashavari Sarvamara Parayamana Sarvamara Parayamana Beyada Parnashavari 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 Sarvamara Parayamana Parnashavari Mane Maya Mane Oy Beyada Parnashavari Sarvamara Parayamana Oy Beyada Parnashavari Sarvamara Parayamana Oy Beyada Parnashavari Sarvamara Parayamana Oy Beyada Parnashavari Mara Parayamana Yere Sam Jarakan Jedaran Dobayan Renga Devara Shekba Dan Jezom Namka Damje Kamvara Samla Derse Jumba Neba Yere Sam Jarkam Gangan Dan Dobadan
Bottom of page 5. I visualize that the whole space of either a region or country is filled with the 5 Sugatas, the goddess Parnashavari. From them, streams of streams of nectar flow down, fill the bodies of the disease, the region or kingdom, and all diseases and harms are pacified.
Manevo Beyaza Barne Yavare Mare Barya Manevo Beyaza Barne Yavare Sarva Mare Barya Manevo Beyaza Barne Yavare Sarva Mare Barya Manevo Beyaza Barne Yavare Sarva Mare Barya Manevo Beyaza Barne Yavare Mare Barya Manevo Beyaza Barne Yavare Sarva Mare Barya Manevo Beyaza Barne Yavare Sarva Mare Barya Beyaza Beyaza Barne Yavare Sarva Mare Barya 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 Beyaza Barne Yavari Sarvamara Parayamana Beyada Varna Yavara 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 Sabara Vara Argambade Daso Shavara Sabara Vara Padenda Daso Beyada Varna Yavara Sabara Vara Bebe Bade Daso Beyada Varna Yavara Sabara Vara Bebe Bade Daso Beyada Shavara Sabara Vara Aloge Bade Daso Beyada Varna Yavara Sabara Vara Gende Bade Daso Beyada Varna Yavara Sabara Nebede Bade Daso Beyada Varna Yavara Sabara Shabda Bade Dayaso Chöga dewa jembe jengo ne yamla soba ne jen jeba da deme jele jobara seba ye tundan tele yamla sansar do.
Top of page 6. Out of the mandala of Dharmakaya's great bliss, you protect against dangerous diseases such as epidemics and against untimely death. I pay homage to you, mother of wish-fulfilling activities.
Manja Bada Nyabada Kayan Damo Loyan Jibadane Jizarga Tegun Chuja Zoba Sor.
Whatever I could not procure, whatever was deteriorated, and whatever I did with a deluded mind or made others do, may you forgive all that.
Om Benzara Sado Samaya Mana Bala Benzara Sado Denoba Dera Dodo Member Keo Member Wa Anara Do Member Wa Zava Zeda Member Yenza Zava Karma Saza Yin Guru Hong Ha Ha Nave Sava Dada Gada Benza Mama Benza Benza Baba Ma Sama Sado Sanje Gunje Ngova Jaba Ye Dorje Jaje Lama Damba Ye Dadan Kansan Simje Maleba Shizhe Lojo Maye Raye Yo.
May the great Vajradhara, the true Lama, who is the essence of all Buddhas, grant the auspiciousness of the goddess Parnashavari to all beings of the three realms without exception, and to myself.
Jigwa Jimbe Nimbala Dorze Barden Jitson Rajoma Lamun Jola Japsa Sonjern Jeba Gole Joban Zedo.
Glorious goddess Parnashavari, you liberate all others and myself from the infliction of great harm. Having taken refuge in you, sublime goddess, please protect us from all dangers.
Dedication.
We will do the dedication prayer in our Drikung Kagyu prayer book, the blue book, on page 40, the prayer of Kutu Zangpo. Ho, everything, appearance and existence, samsara and nirvana, has a single ground, yet two paths and two fruitions, and magically displays as awareness or unawareness. Through Kuntuzampo's prayer, may all beings become Buddhas, completely perfected in the abode of the Dharma Dhatu. The ground of all is uncompounded, and the self-arising great expanse beyond expression has neither the name samsara nor nirvana. Realizing just this, you are a Buddha. Not realizing this, you are a being wandering in samsara. I pray that all you beings of the three realms may realize the true meaning of the inexpressible ground. I, Kuntu Zangpo, have realized the truth of this ground, free from cause and condition, which is just this self-arising awareness. It is unstained by outer expression and inner thought, affirmation, or denial, and is not defiled by the darkness of unmindfulness. Thus this self-manifesting display is free from defects. I, Kuntu Zangpo, abide as intrinsic awareness. Even though the three realms were to be destroyed, there is no fear. There is no attachment to the five desirable qualities of sense objects. In self-arising consciousness, free of thoughts, there is neither solid form nor the five poisons. In the unceasing clarity of awareness, singular in essence, there yet arises the display of the five wisdoms. From the ripening of these five wisdoms, the five original Buddhas' families emerge, and through the expanse of their wisdom, the 42 peaceful Buddhas appear. Through the arising power of the five wisdoms, the 60 wrathful Herukas manifest. Thus the ground awareness is never mistaken or wrong. I, Kuntu Zangpo, am the original Buddha of all, and through this prayer of mine may all you beings who wander in the three realms of samsara realize this self-arising awareness awareness, and may your great wisdom spontaneously increase. My emanations will continuously manifest in billions of unimaginable ways, appearing in forms to help you beings who can be trained. Through my compassionate prayer, may all of you beings who wander in the three realms of samsara escape from the six life forms. From the beginning, you beings are deluded because you do not recognize the awareness of the ground. Being thus unmindful of what occurs is delusion, the very state of unawareness and the cause of going astray. From this delusive state comes a sudden fainting away, and then a subtle consciousness of wavering fear. From that wavering there arises a separation of self and the perception of others as enemies. Gradually the tendency of separation strengthens, and from this the circle of samsara begins. Then the emotions of the five poisons develop. The actions of these emotions are endless. You beings lack awareness because you are unmindful, and this is the basis of your going astray. Through my prayer, may all you beings recognize your intrinsic awareness. Innate unawareness means unmindfulness and distraction. Imputing unawareness means dualistic thoughts towards self and others. Both kinds of unawareness are the basis for the delusion of all beings. Through Kuntu Zangpo's prayer, may all you beings wandering in samsara clear away the fog of unmindfulness, clear away the clinging thoughts of duality. May you recognize your own intrinsic awareness. Dualistic thoughts create doubt. From subtle attachment to this dualistic turn of mind, dualistic tendencies become stronger and thicker. Food, wealth, clothes, home, and friends, the five objects of the senses, and your beloved family, all these things cause torment by creating longing and desire. These are all worldly delusions. The activities of grasping and clinging are endless. When the fruition of attachment ripens, you are born as a hungry ghost, tormented by coveting and desiring, miserable, starving, and thirsty. Through Kuntu Zampo's prayer, may all you desirous and lustful beings who have attachments neither reject longing desires nor accept attachments to desires. Let your consciousness relax in its own natural state. Then your awareness will be able to hold its own. May you achieve the wisdom of perfect discernment. When external objects appear, the subtle consciousness of fear will arise. From this fear, the habit of anger becomes stronger and stronger. Finally, hostility comes, causing violence and murder. When the fruition of this anger ripens, you will suffer in hell by boiling and burning. Through Kuntu Zangpo's prayer, you beings of the six realms, when strong anger arises for you, neither reject nor accept it. Instead, relax in the natural state and achieve the wisdom of clarity. When your mind becomes full of pride, there will arise thoughts of competition and humiliation. As this pride becomes stronger and stronger, you will experience the suffering of quarrels and abuse. When the fruition of this karma ripens, you will be born in the God realms and experience the suffering of change and falling to lower rebirths. Through Kuntu Zangpo's prayer, may you beings who develop pride let your consciousness relax in the natural state. Then your awareness will be able to hold its own. May you achieve the wisdom of equanimity. By increasing the habit of duality, by praising yourself and denigrating others, your competitive mind will lead you to jealousy and fighting, and you will be born in the jealous God realm, where there is much killing and injury. From the result of that killing, you will fall into the hell realm. Through Kuntu Zampo's prayer, when jealousy and competitive thoughts arise, do not grasp them as enemies. Just relax and ease, then the consciousness can hold its own natural state. May you achieve the wisdom of unobstructed action. By being distracted, careless, and unmindful, you beings will become dull, foggy, and forgetful. By being unconscious and lazy, you will increase your ignorance, and the fruition of this ignorance will be to wander helplessly in the animal realm. Through Kuntu Zampo's prayer, may you beings who have fallen into the dark pit of ignorance shine the light of mindfulness and thereby achieve wisdom free from thought. All you beings of the three realms are actually identical to the Buddhas, the ground of all, but your misunderstanding of the ground causes you to go astray, so you act without aim. The six karmic actions are a delusion, like a dream. I am the primordial Buddha, here to train the six kinds of beings through all my manifestations. Through Kuntu Zangpo's prayer, may all you beings, without exception, attain enlightenment in the state of Dharmadhatu. Ah ho, Hereafter, whenever a very powerful yogin, with his or her awareness radiant and free from delusion, recites this very powerful prayer, then all who hear it will achieve enlightenment within 3 lifetimes. During a solar or lunar eclipse, during an earthquake, or when the earth rumbles, at the solstices or the new year, you should visualize Kuntu Zangpo. And if you pray loudly so all can hear, the beings of the 3 realms will be gradually liberated from suffering through the power of the yogin and will finally achieve enlightenment.
Okay, long praying.
So we go to our Yellow Garchen Buddhist Institute prayer book on page 22.
I think today we read English. You are good reader English.
For this realm, encircled by snow-covered mountains, you are the source of all benefit and happiness. Tenzin Gyatso, Lord Chenrezig, may you remain steadfast until the end of samsara. Embodiment of the 3 jewels, great being who upholds and increases the teachings of the Shakya lion, supreme are your activities of guiding others with your perfect deeds. May you, the precious Guru, who accomplishes everything spontaneously, live long. Holder of the teachings of Lord Drigungpa, great Lord of the 3 jewels, through the power of your peerless compassion and the holy Dharma's peace and light, you bring relief to beings. May your life be long. The one known in the noble land as Arya Deva emanated into the Gar clan of eastern Tibet as Chodingpa, the heart son of Jigten Gompo. May the life of glorious Garchen remain steadfast for 100 aeons. Page 28. May the teachings of the great Jugungpa Ratnashri, Master of Interdependence, Omniscient Lord of Dharma, who has seen all knowable things, be upheld until the end of cyclic existence, through study, practice, hearing, contemplation, and meditation. Your 1,000 arms are the 1,000 wheel-turning kings. Your 1,000 eyes are the 1,000 Buddhas of this fortunate aeon. Your love is boundless like space. I supplicate to the Bodhisattva Chenrezig.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us for our weekly Parnashavari practice. Thank you to Venerable Khenpo Tenzin. Thank you to Abao Lama. Thank you to Bunima Lama. Have a wonderful evening. Stay safe and be healthy.
Okay, we have puja is not finished. We want